Just about ready for baseball on MLB Network as you get a look at beautiful Yankee Stadium in Bronx, New York. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the... Coming to the plate now, Andrew Benintendi. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Swinging a ground ball to third. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Digging in, Mookie Betts, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In comes Judge, but he won't get there. It falls in. Striding in for Boston, Xander Bogaerts. And at first for him following the one-out single. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Here comes the 0-1. Betts is on the move. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Betts, the runner at second with one away. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Pickoff move to second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Eduardo Nunez. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's just 1 for 6. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
J.D. Martinez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 2 down, runners at first and second. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base, find something middle of the plate. And let it go.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. very weakly on the ground. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. And a fastball swung on and missed. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him.
Andrew McCutchen.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Started that swing a bit too early. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Fouled off. He'll try again, 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Chasing after it is Bradley. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's big Aaron Judge. Lifetime versus David Price. He's just 1 for 6. And a step off. Now the first pitch here from Price. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
Next will be the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire, ball 2. Well, obviously not fighting on the first 2, so it looks as though they'll just go ahead and wave him down to first base for free here. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a breaking ball. Popped him up. Coming in is Benintendi, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. Lifetime versus David Price. He's got 5 base hits in 24 at-bats. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there. Digging in now, Steve Pearce. We get things going for the Red Sox with Dustin Pedroia to follow. Here comes the first pitch.
Pierce.
Missed with a slider.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
2-0 now. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's gone 3 for 11. He also has 1 home run. Now a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. First offering on its way. Pops this one up. Step on the bag for 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon.
The catcher, number 3, Sandy Leon.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is on the ground over to first. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. Standing in, Jackie Bradley Jr., runner in scoring position with Sugan. Fastball that he's way out in front of, a swing and a miss. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2. Good lead off his second there, now the pitch. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning.
So striding in, Gleyber Torres. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that misses 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
3-1.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
3-2, full count. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Now at the plate, Miguel Andujar.
Third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
First pitch coming, here it is. Breaking ball's in for a strike. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Price ready with the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup.
A swing and a miss. That leading off the inning, Andrew Benintendi, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. The 0-2 delivery. swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner. Stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Runner goes for second. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. On the move again from first. Got him swinging. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eduardo Nunez. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball one. Betts stands at second with two gone. Throw goes to third. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike three. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. It was a fly out for him to start the home first.
Left fielder.
And now a pitch on the way. 0-1 the count. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Andrew McCutchen is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. A ball and no strikes.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
And this is going to get past him at first. That's a fair ball. The relay throw. And he is in there with an RBI triple. Here's Didi Gregorius. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And this is up and in, ball one. 1 out and a runner on third. And there's ball 2 now.
And here he is in the 3rd inning. Trouble again. He's just not able to find that comfort zone out there.
Thought twice about the plate, but he'll go to first. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Betts. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch popped up. Bogaerts is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Striding forward now is the DH, J.D. Martinez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Hicks going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping into the box, Steve Pearce, a base hit in his first trip. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And he misses there, 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Grounded up the first baseline. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Striding into the box, Sandy Leon. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that one just missed outside. Smoke on the ground up the middle. Gregorius is there, and he is out on the... Now at the plate, Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Bradley is right there, and it's a very quick out, number 1. Digging in, Miguel Andujar. He got called out on strikes his last time through. This one's down to third. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Now batting, Luke Voigt, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Check swing, but he held up in time, ball 1. The 1-1 home. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. The 2-1. Drives it out to deep right center field. Bradley on the run. 2 down. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. 1-1, here it is. Breaking ball in for a strike. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th. Here's Mookie Betts. First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
2-1 after the foul ball there. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eduardo Nunez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And that misses for ball 1. Betts over at second. Bogaerts at first, 2 out in the inning. 2-0 to Eduardo Nunez.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Torres scoops it up. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is... Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Judge. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
Right fielder, Aaron.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Takes this the other way to right. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Giancarlo Stanton now. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Popped him up. Pierce will have room there as he puts it away in front of the dugout for out number 2. Here's Didi Gregorius. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to...
And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center, and this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run. Now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. 2 out, nobody on. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Just a touch outside. 1-2. And that last pitch from Price was number 73 in the ballgame. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute and
Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home run. The Boston Red Sox and the Chicago Cubs. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Coming to the plate now, Mookie Betts. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Boston, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
And the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he darn near started this thing off with a bang. Instead, it's a foul ball. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Contreras recovers, and a good throw just beats him. Betts is retired, and there's one away. At the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fouled away. Temperature about what you'd expect for this time of year. 56 degrees at first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. One out, nobody on. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Murphy has it, and there's out number 2. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best hitters around.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Porcello gets the sign. First pitch on the way.
Murphy.
Started that swing a bit too early.
No ball. One strike.
A fastball right over the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3. So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Drilled to the left side. And into left field for a 1-out hit. Stepping up now, Anthony Rizzo.
First baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Porcello, playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
3-1. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Striding in, Kyle Schwarber. And that misses inside. 1-0. Baez at second. Rizzo on at first with 2 down. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So digging in now, Steve Pearce. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1.
I feel like when you're facing a 2-pitch mix like this, sink or changeup, as an offense, the game plan has to be the fact that you have to get something elevated. You know he's not going to beat you with velocity, so it's going to come down to who executes better.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Now in the box, J.D. Martinez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Up around the face. Curveball that time, not even close. Now the 2-0. The count now at 2-1. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit back toward the mound. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So coming to the plate, Rafael Devers. He's set. Here it comes. Breaking ball's in for a strike. 2 out with a man at first. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first to get him easily, and the side is. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Leading off for the Cubs, catcher.
Here's the first pitch to him. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Popped up. There to take it in is Bogarts, and that's the first down. Into the box now, Jason Hayward. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This ball will be chopped foul. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Jason Hayward goes down for the second out in the bottom half. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back?
2 balls and a strike now. Almora with an even count, 2-2. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for. Stepping into the box, Sandy Leon, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him. And a ball and a strike now to Sandy Leon.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Swing and a line drive. Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. Now to the plate is the Red Sox pitcher, Rick Porcello. A feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Here's Mookie Betts. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. And that misses ball 1. Betts is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft. to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
The 2-1. Sent fouled again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. The 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. And a curveball gets away, and this ought to be a pass ball. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball. Got him swinging, made him chase outside. And now the Cubs pitcher, Kyle Hendricks, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Kyle Hendricks.
There's Porcello back at it now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. Ball 1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Number 3.
The next Cub up, Daniel Murphy, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Yanked fouled off to the right. The 2-1 is taken, ball 3. Javier Baez waits on deck. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. And he just misses with a curveball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off. Leon is over to take a look. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. And another punch out here. 6 already. And that's out number 2. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gap. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Rizzo in foul ground. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike. Bogaerts, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it there safely as he fires off the 4th with a leadoff triple. So here's the cleanup hitter, Steve Pearce. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Bogaerts at third with nobody out. And it's fouled away. Contreras is over to take a look. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with 1 gone. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. 2-1. Now the 2-1. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Looking up is Contreras into the bleachers and gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Dustin Pedroia. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Schwarber moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So striding forward now, Rafael Devers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. That was a curveball that never really broke. Stayed high. Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Lays off. 2-2 now. 3-2 the count for Rafael Devers.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there. 2-2. Not even.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Now the Cubs.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Bogarts has it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So now with 2 out and the bases empty is Wilson Contreras. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. To the left side, but it's well fouled. Here it comes. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9. Settling in now, Sandy Leon. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. Hit out towards second. Gloved by Murphy. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So here now is the pitcher, Rick Porcello. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 the count. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Rick Porcello goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Mookie Betts is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Standing in, Jason Hayward, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Lifted in the air out to left. Martinez has a read on it. 1 down. Digging in to try it again. Albert Almora looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back goes Martinez. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's a slider. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Benintendi gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. On its way is pitch number 75. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, J.D. Martinez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Bullet back up the middle. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that is. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Daniel Murphy. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Now a slider misses, and that pushes the count to 3-1. Chris Bryant would be next if they can keep this inning alive. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Popped him up. Rizzo has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in once again, Rafael Devers. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now a curveball that misses high and away to start him out. It's ball 1. Oh, 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Drilled down the line. Bryant's got it. And that's the second out. Ready now, Sandy Leon. No hits to this point. And, oh, look out, as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now,
and the throw is in time to get him to retire. Into the box, Chris Bryant, 0 for 2 on his line. Thus far.
Third baseman,
Porcello has his target. Here comes the first pitch. Way out in front.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2.
And it's late to his afternoon of work, and the longer this at-bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But, man, he's been good so far.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Rick Porcello. He went down on strikes last time up. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. So 1-1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mookie Betts. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Almora going back. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and a strike to count. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. At the plate, Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. Fielded cleanly, and a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Popped him up. Devers is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. At the plate, Ian Happ will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 8, Ian Happ.
And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chopped weakly to the left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning. Carl Edwards Jr. enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
Schwarber comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. So stepping in, Steve Pearce. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And a ball 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, and this is right behind his ear. He's not going to like that. It's ball 2. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft like that.
And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time. Here's J.D. Martinez. And that's taken for strike 1. Edwards, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 1-2. Back up the middle. There's Baez. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He was retired via the ground ball. Last time. And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now as the switch hitter Ben Zobrist has grabbed the bat and moved into the on-deck circle. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. Down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Zobrist with a 1-2 count now.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Porcello has his target. Here's the 1-2. Smoke toward third. Devers gloves it. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now, in fact, they'll tag him out at second base, trying to advance on the bad throw. What a break there. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Lifted down the line in left. Devers trying to get there. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Pierce over to his left. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. So the Red Sox helped out quite a bit by the start turned in by this man, Rick Porcello. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Well, you know he wants that one pitch back that led to the lone hit, but it was pretty awesome watching him do his thing. He had guys off balance and flailing at the plate all game long, so he really was the story.